Why, hello there. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and if not, I hope this makes your day a little bit better. This is Danganronpa, and we're back with the fourth trial, right? This is the fourth trial. Jesus, is the fourth trial. I have had it. I'm just fixing stuff up as I'm talking. But we're going to go over the truth bullet. So if you are new here, hi, I hope you consider staying and subscribing and joining the family and becoming part of the community that is growing and becoming so beautiful and so big and so awesome. Sorry, my voice is cracking. I still was trying to get over a cold. Anyways, we're going to go over the truth bullets and hopefully we can come to some kind of what happened, because usually I figure things out with the truth bullets up and thriving in my face, but sometimes it just really don't work out that way. But we're gonna hope that that's how it happens. So anyways, I hope you subscribe, hit the like button, tell me which one's your favorite part, tell me who's your favorite character, all that good stuff. And as you guys can hear, my voice is going away, so I'm glad I don't have to do any little voice acting in this one. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside Funhouse. His head was severely damaged and beyond repair. Can I scroll with this? Oh, maybe if it would help if I clicked on the thing. Yeah, thank you. Damaged beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death, despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered. These limbs are actually designed to be detachable. It seems they separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged because many of his functions seem to have shut down. Right? Nekomaru's body and left leg are tied. I was about to sneeze, y'all, I'm sorry. With the metal wire. The tip of the wire was also tied into a loop. The button on the back of Nekomaru's neck, when his button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease, and he is forced to enter sleeping mode. Sleep mode, not sleeping mode. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fight off a cough and not cough in the mic. So forgive me if I'm all over the place. Oil that was flowing from Nekomaru's body, the majority of it came from the fatal head wound. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even two people could not budge it. The enormous hammer found on the floor of the tower, it was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. The chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of Grape Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. Apparently, Akane heard the rumbling noise at around 5:30. I wish I had my pen because I need to write that down. 5:30. She heard it at 5:30 a.m. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath Nekomaru's body. However, there were no fragments at the top of his body. Apparently, Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walk towards the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. So she heard the sound at 5:30. Fuyuhiko saw him walk down to Strawberry House at 5 a.m. That is 30 minutes for all that to be set up. No way. At 5:30, the alarm of the wall clock in the lounge of Strawberry House second floor started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. And coincidence, they managed to stop the alarm because Wichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted from the sound. So this alarm clock went off at 5:30. Okay. However, Nagato was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. That's important. And I'm going to tell y'all who I think it is too. So I have 3 people that it could potentially be. The first person is Sonia, because she was so delirious from not eating and, delusional and stuff. I would assume that Nekomaru let his guard down and she attacked him and hurt him, and that's what happened. And that's how it all happened. Maybe he bumped into the pillar or something and it fell and it boom and pumped his head or whatever. It doesn't explain the rope and stuff. Maybe she tried to hide it, went to the room and tried to hide it. But other than that, I can't explain it. It's just, that's the only reason. It's because how delusional she was when she thought that we were strawberry cakes and stuff. Maybe she thought Nekomar was an oven. And then that, like, that's, it's not, I'm like 10% sure it's her. That's how I feel. The next person is Kazuichi. He was kind of like, I'll do anything to get out of here. And he was like obsessed with, you know, Nekomaru's function until he like maybe he's hiding all the good stuff type of thing. And he tried to take Nekomaru out, may have hit him and with the hammer, and the hammer didn't like do anything. Or maybe he hit because the button looked broke. So maybe he hit the button with the hammer and knocked him out. And I'm only like 40% sure that it's him. The other person, I mean, well, it's it's another person too. So it's 4 people. The other person I would think it is Gundam. I'm not sure how to explain this, and maybe it'll make sense if I explain it this way. So Chiaki, and when they start explaining it in the trial, it'll come clear. So Chiaki and somebody else had a good room. Miss Sonia. Chiaki and Miss Sonia had a good room, right? Me and Akane had the worst rooms of them all, and we heard the sound, the boom, or whatever. Akane came and checked. It was 5 o'clock. She was like, okay, it's 5 o'clock, and went back to sleep like she didn't know what it was. Kazuichi, I think, had the worst room. Nekomaru had the middle, like, okay room, and Fuyuhiko had the worst room. But Gundam and Gundam and Nagito had the great rooms, the deluxe rooms, the best rooms, the soundproof rooms, because if you remember, Monokuma did say they're soundproof. So my thought is also Gundam, because how did you hear the alarm going off and Nagito didn't? Nobody else heard it. So how come you heard it? Because we're leaving out Fuyuhiko, because Fuyuhiko was already in the lounge. How did you hear it? So I'm like 70% sure that might be what it is. And if y'all do that to me when I like Gundam, I will fight every freaking body. I'll be so bad. The other person I think it is maybe the game is doing like a real huge twist and it's Nagito. Again, like Nagito's like lying the whole time. That's why they played it. That's why they wanted us to play it from his perspective, because they wanted us to see that he's lying. But honestly, I didn't see any like false anything. And it could potentially be Akane, but I'm only like 30% sure it's Akane, because she lost that fight to him that one time. Maybe she's like, I'll get you, and the fight went too far and she accidentally killed him and then tried to hide it. But those are like that's a lot of people, right? But I have percentage of people that I think it is. That's why I said I think like the biggest percentage would be Akane and Gundam right now. And then like the lowest percentage would be like Sonia and no, just Sonia. And then like in the middle ground would be Kazuichi. Like, I'm sorry for the rant, but you know, that's what that's what my thoughts were. The contact elevator used to move between both houses is broken and no longer work. It apparently broken at Grape House side. So the last person, the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. So that also makes me confused too. Kazuichi would be the only one that really knows how to tear an elevator apart, and Nekomaru. I also believe that it could potentially be a shushu. I don't want to say the word. A shushu. And y'all know what I'm talking about, because Nekomaru wanted to do anything to get everybody out of there. So maybe he set up a trap for himself and it hurt him. So it could potentially be absolutely none of them. And I hope it's more of that than anything, because then it could be like, it's sad that he wanted to do anything to get us out of here, but come on. The button of Strawberry Hall that opens the door, and you guys can skip past me reading all this and stuff. You guys know it's going to come up anyway, but I read through it so I can understand the trial. You don't have to sit here with me. The button at Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower is broken. Nagato was supposed to be at Strawberry House, but appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. Apparently, the compass needle spun 180 degrees while it was inside the contact elevator. Nekomaru used his alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. Excuse me. The clock's arm is stopped at 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. So Akane heard it at 5:30. Kazuichi saw Nekomaru walk down at 5 o'clock, but his alarm is set to 7:30. I think the times are the more important things in this trial right now. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals, and automatically adjusts itself. No. If its time is off, basically it's an amazing precise clock that can't be tampered with. Our clocks got tampered with. Somebody tampered with our clocks and changed them to 5 o'clock. That's why we all thought that we weren't late. And that's why Monokuma said we were late. Oh my God. And not even set of time. The doorknob found under the tip of a tip pillar. The screws at the base were pulled out, and there's some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the far back of the Strawberry House was missing, so its doorknob was originally attached to that door. Regardless of whether we entered the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of the Nekomaru's body is tipped over pillar, and the oil stains and even the dismembered parts Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. That is enough of this. We're gonna find out who did this to him. I'm sorry for the boring read. This is probably like 10 minutes in already. And we're gonna go in and figure out who did what. Who did this to Nekomaru? This is for you, Nekomaru. The trial begins.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Sorry, I hit the enter button.
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
Y'all heard the rules. Y'all know why we here. We're here to avenge Nekomaru, aka Mekomaru, and we're gonna find out who the killer is.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
I'm good. Actually, rabbit meat's kind of lean.
I'm not the main ingredient, right?
Oh God, shut up.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
And we will find out together, Akane.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it? Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
I love Sonia now. She's like one of my favorites.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Shut up.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Dude, no one's thinking about that in this situation. I'm not thinking about getting my freaking wiener covered, okay? I'm good. I'm not trying to get my wiener covered in buns, alright? That's you. Relax. Jesus.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Sonia. Shh, 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 shh.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
Akane, don't plant these thoughts in my head.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
Okay,
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
interesting.
Someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Yeah, I don't understand who would break the button. It would have to be like somebody who knows how to break the button. It would be Kazuichi.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
Kane, in order to figure out stuff, it's always good to go over the small details as well as the big details.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
This is what makes me think it's a girl now.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here.
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
A lover's quarrel. Akane and Kazuichi. I honestly, hear me out. I hear y'all now. It's like, man, let me go to the comments because she finna say something stupid. Hear me out. I honestly believe that Akane and Kazuichi would actually go great together. He's super horny. She's almost there, super horny. Like, that would be a good pair. Hear me out. Just don't start judging before I stop talking. Because they would just go good together. Like, it's just how it is.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Agreed. I do too.
Let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Okay.
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Oh God. I just know he's gonna be a problem this whole time just because of all the dumb stuff that he does and say. I know he's gonna be a problem this time.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon. You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like the weapon was probably... Make your argument. He's talking about the hammer, right? Well, definitely the chain or the broken knob, so they won't let me scroll. Let me scroll, please. I would
I
appreciate...
guess we should figure out the weapon first.
I can't. Like, I'm hitting the
The
thing.
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
I'm hitting... You guys, I'm hitting the button.
Killer, huh?
No, the hammer.
Oh my God. It's not letting me switch
the
to
killer
the...
used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
I didn't mean to hit that like
If
that.
it was unexpected, I suppose
Right.
that is possible.
I can't scroll, you
That's
guys.
right.
I don't know what's
It
going
was a
on.
surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
What is going on with my freaking... Something's wrong with my freaking hammer. My freaking mouse. Something's wrong with my mouse. The hammer and the tower of the weapon, like he said, it looked like that's the case, but
I guess
it
we
won't let
should
me
figure
scroll,
out
you
the
guys.
weapon first.
I don't... Let me unplug it.
The weapon.
Suppose that is possible.
Okay, it somehow
That's
fixed
right.
itself.
It was a
I don't know what
surprise
happened.
beating. The weapon is decided.
It fixed itself to the point where now I have 3 minutes now, first off. And secondly, I don't even know what he said. So I have to go through this again.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
I don't even know how to slow it down anyway. There we go.
No, the hammer.
No, the hammer's not
The killer
it's too
used that
clean.
hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No. Right? That's right? Okay.
No, that's wrong.
There's no way. Oh my god, you guys. Most of that was me spent fixing my... I understand.
No, I can't accept that
What
hammer
is
was the
this on my screen? Please go away. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm about to cry. I try not to cry when stuff get like super bad or whatever. But again, I'm just on edge today. And now I gotta check my recording and see if it's recording, because it's recording. 23 minutes in. Come on, boy, get it together. Like, really get it together.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
Right.
But that hammer was clean.
Exactly.
So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why would he wipe it off?
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Get it through your head, Kazuichi. That's not why he's doing that.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
And I said he. Again, I have no idea who it is. But, you know, get it through your head.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Oh, God. Baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Baby gangsta, huh?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
You weren't trying to test anybody. You thought you had this in the loop.
I thought,
Just hush.
maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Thank you,
Then what was
Gundam.
the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Yes, there is.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle?
Okay.
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Okay. The actual weapon has oil on it. But if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it, it would be the pillar, right? Yeah, the pillar.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Unfortunately, because that would literally be the only thing.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, and they couldn't pick it up, but if it was rigged to be pushed over, maybe? It's no use, I can barely budge it. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru himself.
Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Yeah, he would be the only one that could actually legit lift it and hit somebody, but there's nothing saying that you can't actually tip it over unless something's going to come to play and say that the pillars are attached to the walls. It hasn't been mentioned yet. Or attached to the ceiling. It hasn't been mentioned yet.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
That could be something.
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Shh! I don't want you two getting me.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
In a way, yes.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. The word shoo-shoo. By the way, the first murder of the Skilling school life was apparently ruled a shoo-shoo. Huh? No. That shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit shoo-shoo.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Tipping it over.
For reals?
Yes, for reals.
For reals. You just became one of my favorites.
I see. So my gut was right after all.
Like she wasn't already my favorite. I'm talking like she's not even, like she's not already my freaking favorite.
All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
No, look at Sonia. She's so cute. Was it this time? Oh, you better not mess up this time. That really like brought my anxiety up. Pillar fragments. Broken knob. Is it pillar fragments? Chain? Depending on what they say.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar
Go,
was not
Sonia.
lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Tipping the pillar over.
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
It's maybe
Even
that.
I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight,
Oh,
it
I know what they
probably
want.
exerted a ton of force.
I think. Let me read the rest.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Okay, I think I know what they're trying to say, because even I think Nagato as well pointed it out, but Chiaki was the first one to mention that there's fragments under his body, but not on his body, and it even says that in the truth bullet thing as well. So if they tipped it over on him, then he would have fragments on his body. The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping it over the pillar. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the
Sonia.
pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No. Wait,
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, they couldn't tip the pillar over.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Right.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
Oh, Sonya looks defeated. Don't look so
I
defeated.
see. That was entirely my bad.
Don't be so
If
defeated.
they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
It's important, Kazuichi.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
If you're positive, then we need to go through every left and turn, nook and cranny to figure out how it happened.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
And your instincts don't be lying to you sometimes, okay, Kazuichi?
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Thank you, Nakito. Because it's like he doesn't understand, and it's getting on my nerves. So please, someone explain it to him so he can stop it. So he can stop. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Well, you know a little bit more about the building than we do. So maybe if you just open your mouth and say something without being such a pump, ego.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, What way is that?
Please.
You guys, the same as usual.
This is a class trial. I'm gonna choke my mic because of him. If he says something mean to somebody that I truly like, I'm going to choke my mic and pretend that it's him. I'm gonna put his face on my mic and I'm gonna choke it.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Right.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
He makes my butt itch.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So he's gonna finally tell us what the ultimate weapon is, or at least what he think it is.
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Okay.
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
Oh my god,
Because
Gundam.
I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Shut up, Gundam. Gundam, I like you. I really do.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
He better not say
It's
nothing
only
mean to
fitting
Gundam.
that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
So are you saying you killed Nekomaru?
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Like, Gundam, you're not helping yourself. If you're the ultimate weapon, that means that you did it.
I see.
Gundam? Is that a freaking... Are you blushing? That's so cute.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Yes, we do.
Secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
If anyone comes to my comment section and tell me that Nagato is their favorite, I'll box you up real good.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Depending on how long I've been recording, I might stop this one right here. Yeah, it's been 36 minutes. Because of that, I'm gonna let it go to 40, right? No, I'm gonna stop right here. This one's gonna be a short one, you guys, and it's okay if it's a short one. I'm so sorry that I only got an understanding of a little bit of the trial and stuff. It's just my anxiety is very high, and I'm gonna be uploading this like all week anyway. So I'm gonna make the other episodes. I'll promise I will make it up to you guys and make the other episodes much longer. This is just, I'm just so angry that my computer is just kind of slowly but surely going down. I've had it for 6 years, and I haven't been able to fully take care of it because of financial situations and stuff. And it makes me sad. So anytime I'm recording and something goes wrong, I instantly think something's wrong with my computer and I don't know how to fix it. And it really hurts my feelings. It hurts my core that I can't do nothing about it. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. If you want to do anything for me, spread the word that Voya is going to be literally the best YouTuber out there, better than all of them, and bring them and show them why I am and why we are together the best community on YouTube. I love each and every one of you guys. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, hope and promise that days will get better and that you have a fantastic day. I love each and every one of you guys. I'm going to go and try to relax and calm myself down. And I will see all of you in the next video. Every last one of you. Bye. Peace and love.